Okay, so welcome to Mars, the red planet. No, this is Parys Mountain copper mine on Anglesey, and I've been here a couple of times before in my vlogs, going back a few years ago. So I thought it would be a nice place to visit. It's been a beautiful couple of weeks with the sun out, and this place, when the sun is out, the colours just pop. I mean, look at the colours out there. You've got these shades of red, orange, yellow, all different shades, and the heather, which is black in between there. So this is going to be the establishing shot here. I've got a 16mm. I think I'm then going to get the long lens out and get closer shot of the mill and the colours. And down here you can see there's a rock in the centre. It's got a cave on the right there. Looks really interesting. So yeah, this is going to be my first establishing shot of Parys Mountain, and I think we're probably going to head down into that hole there and see if we can find anything interesting down there today. Okay, so I've found this little shot here that I like. I really like the trees that are dotted around this area. You've got some green trees there, some dead trees on the side there, bit of greenery over here. But I like them rusty coloured broken down walls, which I put in the foreground. Really, really nice. It's caught my eye. Then you've got the copper mountain, coppery colours there, lit up nicely with the sun. Those colours are really popping out, and the mill right in the foreground, right in the background there. The only problem, of course, blue skies, but you know, it is what it is. You know, got a lot of colour going on here, so I do like this rusty old wall in front of me. It really reminds me of a sort of western sort of setting. So I'm going to take a picture of this because it's really caught my eye. It's just because of the mix of the greenery with the other rusty colours over here. Okay, so this has really caught my eye. The only thing I wish would happen if that little stream over here just went round the corner over there, just to lead your eye in. That would be fantastic. So I'm probably going to leave this little stream out of it. But it's the bloody colours, they're amazing. Right, you've got a hill that I'm going to put in the foreground here, just on a slant. It's got weird coppery different shades, like a pinkish, purplish, orange colour. You've got this rock that is just sticking out, and on the other side of there you've got a few humps of the mountain, and then just behind that is the different shades of grey, all sorts of colours leading up to the mill over there. So what I'm going to try and do on this one is make it a portrait on a long lens. I don't want too much sky in this, so I'm going to try and get as tight as possible, just to show you the colours on them hills that are just going in and out of the frame. I love that rock sticking out, and just behind there you've got these dark grey rocks, and then as it goes up, all sorts of fantastic colours. And I suppose, in a sense, not that we like blue skies, but I guess it's another colour to add, I suppose. So it's just full of coppery colours. So yeah, this caught my eye. Going for a portrait on this one, and then I'm going to head up to this old broken down building on the side over there and see if we can do something with that, and then head down into the actual hole. Okay, so I went around that building at the top there. Couldn't really find a composition to work out with that. The colours hitting the building were nice, but I just couldn't find a composition using parts of the building to make it interesting, so kind of gave up on that. So I've come down to the hole now. I can see an entrance to a mine there. Never noticed that before. But I've always liked this thing plonked in the middle of this hole. It's kind of reminds me of a broken down sphinx, if you know what I mean, or like a pyramid. If you can see the front end over here where there's been a building of some sort broken down. I love that little green tree on its own there, but I love the way the rock just like a lion's back goes off into the distance there, and behind that you can see the red colours of the rock. Jesus, it's absolutely fantastic here today. The colours, you couldn't get it. You just can't get better than this. They're absolutely crazy. Amazing colours. You really feel like you're, I don't know, in a western, I suppose. Awesome. Really enjoying this. This is fun. And I don't know, I feel like I'm getting better compositions today than I have on the last occasions. So yeah, I'm going to take a shot of this, like I said before. It's like a broken down sphinx, like a pyramid in the front here. I just love the wall on its own, the tree there on its own, and the way the back of it just goes off like a lion's back, and the colours behind it really pop. This building's always caught my eye, and it looks pretty stunning, so I'll take a shot of this and then have a scout around here. But wow, the colours, wow, they just pop. Absolutely amazing. I mean, look at these over here. I mean, you've got boulders of rocks here, but look at the colours on them. The yellow, really yellowish, purplish. Absolutely crazy. Stunning. This little scene has caught my eye. I don't know what it is. I like these broken down walls today. I mean, especially with the light on them, they're very rusty. Like I said before, in the desert, that's why they're catching my eye. But I like this broken part over here that points you to the wall behind it, broken down. I love that green tree on the side there of the frame. And right behind that, look at the colours on the rocks. The yellows, the oranges, purples, and yeah, and right on the top you've got the blue sky. So a lot of colour in it, but I do like that green tree there. And to my left here, there's another green tree which has been lit up nicely by the sun now with a dark background. So I put a long lens on that, gone close. I think about 100mm on that one. This one's a 16 lens on this one. So yeah, just a nice couple of compositions that caught my eye. Whether they work, God knows, but it's catching my eye today. Right, I'm going to start working my way back to the top there and head towards the mill and see what we can get out of the mill today. Probably black and white, I think, for that one. But in the meantime, I'll put these images up now. Okay, so I've just come up to the footbridge over here, and it caught my eye. I like the way you can see the mill at the top of the hill here, and on the right of the frame you've got these dark black rocks which really pop. So what I've tried to do here is I've gone on the side to try and get the bridge on a side angle, so it works as a composition. Then I've got the mill in the center, and then these rocks, really jaggedy dark colored rocks on the right. Very interesting composition, I think. It caught my eye, so I thought I'd take an image of this. So I've come towards the mill over here. It's the same composition I shot a few years ago, which I think is the best composition. That wooden walkway wasn't there years ago, so I suppose it puts more interest in it. I'm going vertical here. Right in front of me I've got the door. I've got these two walls that are coming out towards me, and then this mill just right in your face. Nice blue sky, so I think this might make a black and white image. I'll have a look around and see if there's another shot of it, but I don't think so. I think this is about the best I can get. I'll have to go over there, as long as I keep the sun behind me lighting it up. That's the best I think I can get. I think this is going to be my last composition over here. Although the place is amazing and it's got amazing colours, it's very difficult to find compositions here. It really is. So I'm gonna pop the image up now. Okay, so that's it from Parys Mountain. It's been a great day, beautiful weather. Conditions have been perfect for Parys Mountain. If you want to come here in conditions like this, where the light is just hitting the rocks and you're going to get all them colours that pop. I also recommend later in the summer, when the sun goes down that way, and then if you can get some nice sunset colours, will work well with Parys Mountain. So I hope you enjoyed this vlog, and until next time, thanks for watching. Bye.